sorry, but according to this map, you're not even part of these United States. Which would make you a communist!
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. I love America, and I really hope that our empire doesn't crumble. But one of the ways that imperial empires really start falling apart is when sections of them begin to get carved up and independent nations begin to form. This happened with the Soviet Union, for instance. This happened with the British Empire. This happened with the Roman Empire. This happened with the Greek Empire. It happens to every empire. They become so fragile that pieces can just break off. And that's why I'm particularly interested in movements like the Greater Idaho movement, right? Where Idaho is going to take over most of Oregon. Or here, a new nation that has been created inside of America's borders. And no, we're not talking about Chaz here, ladies and gentlemen. The Summer of Love. We're talking about a DJ who's created his own micronation called Slow Jamistan in California. It's in the desert. It has its own border patrol, better border patrol than we got in our country. And it is run by an imperial dictator. That's what the guy looks like. They got their own currency. They got their own rules. They got their own passports. Ladies and gentlemen, they got some pretty harsh border security. I'm down for that. Have a look.
Know that about an hour south of Palm Springs, California, lies an entirely independent country inside the United States of America? This is the Republic of Slowjamistan. The Republic of Slowjamistan is one of the world's smallest countries, coming in at just over 11 acres. If you decide to visit, make sure you get permission first. Slowjamistan has one of the world's securest borders, and if you do manage to sneak past the fierce security, well, then you might have to contend with the landmines. We're not sure if they really exist, but do you really want to take the chance? And if you get lucky, you just might meet the Sultan of Slowjamistan, His Excellency Randy Williams. Hey, that looks an awful lot like R-Dub from Sunday Night Slow Jams. Oh well. The currency is the double. You can order a passport, and the national anthem kicks ass. There's an official border patrol and fire department, and they've got a police force. I mean, how else are you going to uphold the laws? Oh, there are laws in Slowjamistan. It's illegal to drive in the left lane unless you're passing, although there doesn't seem to be any roads in Slowjamistan just yet. You must eat string cheese the proper way. Only a barbarian bites their string cheese. And the strictest law, the underlying foundation and highest value practiced in Slowjamistan, no Crocs allowed. We're pretty sure the punishment for wearing or even attempting to bring Crocs across the Slowjamistan borders is harsh. But then again, no man has lived to tell this tale. Would you visit Slowjamistan?
I would totally visit Slowjamistan. It looks pretty rad. I'm a big fan of border security. A radio DJ from San Diego has created his own micronation called Slowjamistan and appointed himself the Sultan. It's 11 acres, this territory. Guy apparently did buy this land, and then he's made his own country. I've seen some incredible places, and the way that many people do it, gotten a chance to travel to it. Apparently he's traveled to all 193 countries in the world, this guy. So I'm going to make my country of my own, he told Fox 5. Like any country, the micronation has rules for residents. Outlawed actions include wearing Crocs. They've actually released a video about what happens to you when you wear Crocs.
People deserve to know. People deserve to know. So I'm with the Sultan of Slowjamistan today. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me. What do I call you exactly?
You can call me three acceptable names. Sultan, Your Excellency, or Big Daddy. Those three only, please.
How about Big Papa?
I love it when you call me Big Papa, so yes, you can do it.
All right, Big Papa. I have actually had some legal trouble with you guys regarding Crocs. I think we're in a better place now. Would you call Slowjamistan Croc blockers?
I'm writing that down. Croc blockers, absolutely. Yes,
Yeah, you like
we
like that. Yes, pretty much. We like that.
We're going to use that. Yeah, I like this guy, the panda.
And what if the U.S. government came and said, hey, we'll recognize you, let's say for diplomacy's sake. They said, you have to put on foot garments.
Did you screen this guy first? Does he know the question's not to ask?
I'm not saying Crocs.
We talked about Crocs.
I'm not saying Crocs. I'm not saying Crocs.
I have the tequila shoot already, my friend.
I'm just saying shoes that have holes. Shoes that have holes.
You need to calm down. Yeah, remove him right now.
Shoes that have holes.
Thank you.
Shoes that have holes. Shoes that have holes.
You are asking the wrong question.
Shoes that have holes.
I'm
The
sorry.
people
I'm
deserve
sorry.
to know.
I'm sorry. You are not
The people deserve to know.
Goodbye.
People deserve to know.
These guys are hilarious. They got their own Instagram here called the Slow Jamistan Instagram. Got nearly 10,000 followers. Well done. You can see there their little ads. You can see the videos of the Sultan here. And obviously their own border patrol. Pretty rad. I don't know how they do this. They actually put they put like Republic of Slow Jamistan. Maybe it's a Photoshop. Maybe it's a Photoshop. They got their own border patrol. They got their own like entry into the country. Man, maybe I gotta go here. I went to Chaz back in the day. Sovereign independent nation. Beyond this point, you are no longer in the United States territory. Uh-oh. Again, we've shown you the passports. Do the passport. Boom. These guys thought about it all. Okay. A watchful eye for Crocs. It's good. Guess they got a payphone in the desert? Give me Crocs. Oh no. Slow Jamistan Border Patrol? I'll take it. I want one of those shirts. Here's the this is what the border looks like. Man, it's gonna be hot in the desert with a trench coat like that. Sure. Okay, got it. People are actually traveling there, taking photos, you know? Hey, if you build it, what do they say? If you build it, they will come. There you go. I like the dog photo bombing there. There you go. There's your little Slow Jamistan. So here's how local news covered it. I thought this was interesting. Will this be allowed to stand? Late stage empire stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this was the joke. What happens when Texas says, hey, we're done with this? What about Florida? We've got a big enough economy. I don't know. Here's how local news covered it all. Slow Jamistan. Would you go? Let me know in the comments.
The local DJ formed his own nation right here in California. That story going viral this morning. Do you know the name of it?
Oh, it's Jamistan. Slow Jamistan.
Listen to this. A DJ has founded his own nation. That's right. SoCal-based radio DJ Randy Williams says he's founded his own nation here in California called the Republic of Slow Jamistan. The nation is about 100 miles east of San Diego, and he jokes that he calls himself the Sultan of Slow Jams. Yeah, he says he wanted to put together his love of travel and music. And by the way, micronations like the one you see here aren't that rare as you think. Apparently, there are more than 70 across the world, but they aren't formally recognized. As of right now, there are 5,000 people who claim to be citizens of Slow Jamistan. They call them Slow Jamistanis.
Is that real, or did you make
that? No, that's real.
This just looks like an excuse for a new Burning Man or something.
Yeah, good point.
Technically, it's the United Territories of the Sovereign Nation of the People's Republic of Slow Jamistan. They just welcomed their first foreign diplomats there. They're really official website.
I would love to be the ambassador to Slow Jamistan.
Is this going to
think
be
you
our
should
next story?
propose
Are you
it.
going to go out there?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I kind
I'm
of
for
like
it.
that idea.
Jake, hey?
Or we take a road trip.
Why
It's not that far. 100 miles from San
I'm just
Diego.
curious. So they still have to pay taxes, right? And do
I would imagine.
We'll find out.
US taxes, right?
US,
Because
yeah.
it's not a recognized
Because if
Country.
not,
sovereign area.
if not, we're going to come up with our own little nations around here. No, I'm just kidding. So we brought you this story about the Republic of Slow Jamistan. And we got a tweet from The Nation. Tweeted us. Can you believe this? Casey Montoya, thanks for the love this morning on your American TV program. The Sultan sends his best, and yes, we are looking for ambassadors. Inquiry within.
This is completely over my head. What is this?
Okay, so we did a story about how there's a micronation of
I'm in.
Slow Jamistan 100 miles away from San Diego, and that's the story. And Casey asked to be the ambassador, and the Sultan, responded. My one gripe is they left me off of this tweet.
So now you have
that's
your first enemy of Slow Jamistan.
Oh, I am not an enemy of the state. Okay,
You're an enemy of the state.
I am not an enemy of the state.
Does it pay? Can we at them? Does it pay? Because
I think they're probably
sounds
gonna
like
watch
they
now.
I'm
tweeted
looking
you.
for
You
a
should start
side
the
hustle.
conversation.
I
Yeah.
mean, let's find out what the perks, because a real ambassador to any, not that this isn't real, you guys,
Yeah.
sorry. An ambassador to a foreign country, I mean, there's a lot of perks that go along with that.
There are a lot.
If I get those, then
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
You're getting a whole lot of love.
Right?
All right, Casey, we have an update for you.
Big update.
Yeah, you got a response to your inquiry about the ambassadorship in Slow Jamistan.
Okay, I was wondering
big.
how much it pays.
That's what you asked. And take a look here. It said, glad you asked. VIP access to the Sultan's lazy river, which is forthcoming. Diplomatic passport you'll get. You'll have dinner with the Sultan at the establishment of your choice. But let's be reasonable, though. We're thinking Sizzler. Pay is $500,000 a year. That's pretty good. Now, it's in local currency.
What's the exchange rate?
That's the next question.
Good question.
That's the currency
That's the
there.
currency?
I
Is
think
that the,
he is on the
They're
five.
doubles.
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 Huh, I feel kind of doubled.
500,000 doubles.
Hey, I mean,
Feel duped?
So you're saying I've got a new job.
but look at that. Look at that passport. You can actually get a diplomatic passport.
And Sizzler's great, you know?
I love Sizzler.
Is
I was really into
are
Sizzler
they
growing up.
are they asking me out, or is this like a business dinner?
No, you'll be an official ambassador of Slow Jamistan.
Okay.
I said, I tweeted back.
A
that
lazy
it's
river is
tempting.
nice. A lazy river is real nice.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Lovely.
they offered it to me, not you, Pedro. So.
No, they said CC Pedro.
Oh.
They did. They said CC Pedro.
Do we have to compete for the job?
No, I think we'll both get it. I think.
I don't want to be a co-ambassador. That's like co-listing a house. That sounds awful.
Well, you could be ambassador.
She doesn't
to
want to
the
split the
United States.
500,000 doubles.
exactly.
You'll be ambassador to the United States, and I'll be ambassador to another nation.
Puerto Rico.
Deal.
Sold. All right.
Dominican
Same
Republic.
country, but okay.
Okay.
Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Let's hear about the
Dominican
weather.
Republic.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying because Puerto Rico's still part of the U.S., so the Dominican's not.
The Dominican makes more sense.